This is a video on how to install a battery on a 2006 Yamaha R6. Obviously, for the removal, just do everything backwards. Okay, hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here well enough. My gas tank's a little heavy right now because it's completely full with gas, so try to have an empty tank when you're doing this. But basically, I'm just going to lift up on my tank and slide the battery in. Notice the positive is on the left side, negative on the right. And then just click that rubber strap that holds the battery secure back into place. Alright, we're going to go ahead and reattach the tank. We only had to take out 3 bolts when we removed this battery in order to be able to move the tank. There's 4 other bolts that I'll show you later on the bracket covering up the battery, but we'll get to those later. So here's your first bolt on the tank. There's another bolt on the other side in the same spot, and then one up here. And that's. Don't forget, this washer on your 2 side bolts for the tank has that spacer. Very important to have that part. And once that's tight, do the same thing on the other side. Now we just got to get this last bolt in up by the steering column. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this because you pretty much have to wiggle the gas tank to get this bolt in. Okay, now we can go ahead and reinstall this little bracket that's attached to the gas tank. And again, these are 5mm bolts as well. You can see this is hard to do with one hand because you have to line it up. So go ahead and slide your nuts in. Okay, this part's pretty, easy and self-explanatory. Alright, now that the battery's installed, make sure the bike starts up, because if your battery doesn't have any charge, obviously you don't want to put your seat cover on. Panels, whatever you call them, they come off a lot easier than they go back on. On the inside here, you've got these two tabs, and if you look up here on the gas tank, they've got 2 tab receptacles. So just make sure that you slide the panel back and catch both of those, and it'll be easy to tell because you don't have a big gap here. And then this thing just
attaches with one screw after you do that.
So I almost forgot to mention on this little side panel here, there's this hole where you can attach a zip tie if you want to. I had it on there when I took this off, so I'm just going to put one back on.
See? That's how it was when I took it off, so that's how I'm going to leave it. Snip. And then obviously repeat on the other side. Okay, lastly you're going to reinstall your main seat here on the back side. Notice this tab. That is going to go underneath this, in case anybody watching doesn't already know that. So it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. And then you just tighten these two back bolts, which are also 5mm. Okay, well, hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching, and ride safely.